Kaya ngala jep jeneng nenak nenak jenengan ngala mot buja bajak buja. Nenak jenengan maragarap marakura mot jenengan koling janakoling wot kula kara kumba ngala kura mot wakti jen buja kuapen kopen buja kaya wa. Maman jeneng nenak nenak wangin jen kara jen wangin kulko kara jen wangin. Nenak nganing gap wangin maman jeneng nenak. Beruban nenak wot kula nak kalak buja nenak mot maman jeneng nenak. Ngala kura mot nenak kura mot jenengan ngala yai kaya wa. Ngala jenengan kep ngala jen ina kopen jenengan ina kala kura mot jenengan kep dambar ket nenak kep dambar kep kaya wa. Said, may the good spirit be with each and every one of you. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the organisers for requesting a welcome to country. For those from other countries who haven't seen it before, it's a sign of respect that we don't take lightly here as Indigenous peoples. We call upon our ancestors to keep everyone safe. In our case, in my case here, 2,000 generations. And we ask them to keep everyone safe and doing what we've been doing for 2,000 generations, coming together collectively to make the place a little bit better for those who are following in our footsteps. And following in our footsteps, this is called the area of the Madagarap. Madagarap is the traditional name for this location where people, my ancestors, would walk across from what we call Harrison Island here onto this area and walk up to Kings Park, we call Karakumba, a place of significance. Water was always important to us. In our culture, we're a little bit different to the Western world. The Western world believed that rivers start up in the hills and make their way to the oceans. Our culture, we know that the rivers actually start in the oceans. We know that the evaporation takes place, which forms the clouds, and then you have precipitation, the rain forms, and the rain falls over the hills. They amass and they make their way back down to the ocean again, thus creating that cycle. And we've known that for thousands of years. So water's always been a significant part for us. We still have our stories that link us now to when we walked across from here to Rottnest Island, we call Wajamup. And that, and Walley from Fremantle, the Durban Narla, it's the big stream, the old river that runs out between Rottnest and Fremantle. Those stories are still connected here for thousands of years. And our ancestors still have the links and the language and the stories connected to them. So we find that as being Australia's treasure. And when we do these welcomes, we open up the portal of our ancestors. Not only my ancestors, we ask all of our ancestors, those of you who act to bury your grandmothers and grandfathers and your children into this land, you become a part of it as well. So when we do this welcome, we call upon all of our ancestors. Not only do the formal part when you're doing these conferences, but the informal part, when you're sharing food, sharing drink, and sharing time, you share a bit of yourself. And when you leave here, you take a bit of us with you and you leave a bit of yourself here. And that's been a part of our culture for thousands of years. And for those who are new to this place, we call this the centre, the epicenter of economical, social, environmental, and cultural harmony. Because you're standing in a place where no warfare ever took place. It's a place where there's no organised army. It's a place where we had no common enemy. So embrace that, and embrace that in such a way that you take that message back to you and your people and say you've walked in their footstep and spoken with their people who are descendants of environmental, cultural, social harmony. Kaiwa, I will do a song for you linking the river to the ocean again in that cycle. We call it Warandi, Bilyakuling Warandi. And again, thanks to the organisers for requesting and including a welcome to country. Again, may the good spirit be with you. Belia calling warande, ngala calling ye, wangin, ngala willing. Belia calling warande, ngala bojakarin, wangin, ngala willing in your garden, warren, bojang in your garden, warren, a cover in your garden, Naranje, Belia calling warande, Belia willing in your garden. Kaya wa, Mama Jalang, may the good spirit be with each and every one of you.